Donald Trump received some of his best polling in a while yesterday. There's a major new poll from CNN, which has Joe Biden only 4 points ahead of Donald Trump. With the margin of error, that could mean Trump is now straight up winning. This is one of the closest polls in a while. It's not the only one that says the race is this close, but it should be a huge warning to anybody who thinks Joe Biden has this in the bag, especially if you thought yesterday's first day of the DNC was not so good. Then we have nothing to sit back and be complacent about. If we look at recent national polls, CNN now has Biden only +4, and otherwise it's a bunch of Biden +7, Biden +9, Biden +10, other than a Harris X poll from a week ago, which agrees it's Biden up by 4. Now, if we look at this CNN poll more closely, you will see that the margin of error is 3.7. OK, so that means that the poll says this is not speculation. Instead of 50, Biden might only have 46.3. Instead of 46, Trump could have 49.7. So this poll, if you read it correctly and understand the margin of error, the poll says that right now, Trump could be up by 3.4. Now, I don't need to remind you that in 2016, Hillary Clinton had a lead of 3 in the national polls, and she ended up winning by 2 from the standpoint of the popular vote and lost the Electoral College, as Michelle Obama astutely pointed out yesterday. This is a poll which says, forget about whether Biden is up 3 or 4. Trump could be up 3 nationally right now. This poll outlines a better situation for Donald Trump today than he had in November of 2016. Now, it's one poll. The average lead for Biden remains just under 8 points. But why would we take any chance? The polling is looking more and more like it did in 2016. Anyone thinking this is over needs to check the facts. And the facts are that not only is the polling tightening between Biden and Trump, Trump's approval is climbing. I know that when we think about facts and reason, it is crazy to think that this would be going on. But we live in a country where more than 60 million people voted for the guy in 2016. So we have to expect things that make no sense. And if you look at the Gallup Trump approval tracking poll, you see that after a huge drop in approval during the earlier phases of the coronavirus pandemic, Donald Trump's approval has slowly but surely started to creep back up from a low of 38 back in whenever, up to 39, 40, 42. And the trend is pointing further up. Now, we can debate why this is happening. Some people are falling for Trump's BS. They're just falling for it. We have a crazy situation that has been normalized to some degree, and people have gotten used to the pandemic and used to thousands of people dying every single week from coronavirus. There are some people that are just dumb. Okay, well, fine. That's some people. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. They get to vote and we get to vote. Our focus needs to be getting out the vote and making sure that we vote. This is not. If you looked at Biden +15 in an outlier poll 6 weeks ago and thought this was going to be easy, this is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. 2.5 months to go. We could see anything happen between now and November. Trump teasing he's going to pardon someone major today. Who knows what that is? He mentioned it. He said it's not Snowden today, but he's now thinking about. We don't know how different elements of the electorate could react. We have no control over it. We only have control over our voting and talking to other people about the importance of voting. Let me know where you are on this polling issue on Twitter, where you can find me at Pakman. And remember that August 23rd is the 15th anniversary of the David Pakman Show. On that very special day, we will be sending out a coupon code via our newsletter with an insane, possibly illegal, certainly immoral membership discount that you can take advantage of. Just get on our newsletter free at davidpakman.com. If you love feeding your intellectual curiosity, but you're always struggling to find the time, check out one of my all-time favorite apps called Blinkist. Blinkist lets you consume an entire book on your way home from work. They take thousands of popular nonfiction books, condense each one into text or audio that you can get through in just 15 minutes, and you get all of the important core ideas and information from that book. It's perfect if you don't have enough time to do all the reading you want to do, or if you just want to sample a book before you buy the entire thing. I recently read A Brief History of Time, of course, by the great Stephen Hawking. This is a book that I have been aware of for so long, and other things got in the way, and it was fantastic to check it out on Blinkist. Blinkist has books on politics, philosophy, science. They have 27 different nonfiction categories, and a subscription is only about $8 a month, and you get the entire library. But you can try it totally free and get 25% off a subscription when you go to Blinkist.com/Pakman. I've put the link right underneath this video.